Good afternoon, my lovely people. Today we are in for a surprise and a treat. Not just one, but at least two. Last weekend, we harvested a couple of lambs, and yesterday we processed those lambs after they had sat in the cooler for 7 days. That is 1 week of aging in the cooler. So we processed them lambs up. This is what we got from it. Just in that corner there, that is from one lamb. 10 pounds of ground lamb. Of course, 2 legs. We did 1 arm, and then we did another, like arm chops. We did some shoulder chops. Of course, we did the rack of lamb. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff there. And then we took all of our trimmings, ground it up. We got those 10 pounds of ground lamb. And then over here I've got a whole pot of bones. I'm probably going to take those bones and cut them up a little more and then make some bone stew out of them. Yum, yum, yum. So I already pulled out about just under 2 pounds. I'm going to pull out 1 more pound, and we're going to do some lamb burger tonight. We're going to give those a try and see how we like them. And a little bit here, a friend who has been working on a project for me for some time, he is hauling it over here. It is done. It is ready to go. And he should be here any minute. So I'm just patiently waiting for him to arrive with that. And then we're going to take a little tour. This is kind of like Hunger Games. Which 2 of you will win? Yes, that's right. There can be 2 of you. There can be 2 winners, roosters. But which 2 of you will win? We rounded these roosters up earlier today, all 15 of them. And then of course, our little mystery rooster, who we for the longest time thought was a hen until it started developing more, how would you say, more masculine features. So Mystery is gonna go bye-bye. It's a shame because it's a Mystery's a rare breed of chicken. This isn't a petting zoo that we're running here. We can't just have we can't keep rare breeds of chickens around just because they're rare breeds. This is another rare breed, and yeah, these roosters are beautiful, but they're eating a lot of food. So we need to cut down on our food expenses. I think all of these roosters are already spoken for, so we are going to butcher 13 of them. We'll leave 2 for the flock, and that way we'll be able to raise some of our own Bielefelders next year, hatch some of our own.
Okay, it's for regular roosting, but if you're trying to catch chickens, this is too tight. You only have 16 inches here. So you just take it, you pull the strap up, lower them down. The chickens will all go behind them, but you can easily reach through to grab chickens.
Yeah.
So you'll use it in all 3 positions. Up high for cleaning, down low for catching, and then middle position for just regular use. I found the best way to get it up and down is you step inside like that.
All right.
If you're trying to pull both sides up, it doesn't go. The one downside is it doesn't go because they extend so far towards the middle.
Yep.
That's about as high as you get.
All right.
So for the once a year that you'll clean it, you'll be stooping.
Sure.
You'll stoop over, you'll push broom, and it'll take 20 minutes to clean out with this up and out of the way.
Right. What got into your mind when you're like, why?
Well, I like things that fold.
Oh, okay.
I won a competition when I was 14.
Yeah.
I built a folding gate because we didn't have room to open a gate.
Okay.
So I built the gate that hinged up and had a rope and pulley, and it was pretty cool. I liked that. I actually sent it into Farm Journal or something like that, and I won the $100 prize and a baseball cap. So nice. I didn't want them to touch the floor because of the manure issue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I didn't want the and I thought this would have been too crowded. And after getting it built, it certainly would have been too crowded if you were trying to do anything in here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to step over and you're gonna bust something. So doing it this way, we won't have it. We won't have that problem. You can make yourself some space quickly and easily. When this strap is in, it'll be quick and easy, to just pull this up.
Cool.
and you're done. So, yeah, lowering is just as easy. Just step inside, and you use your hand around the buckle here to kind of control the descent.
Okay.
Just hit with your thumb. And I always just lower them all the way down to the bottom. And then you can pull it a little further, pull it up, and drop it down. And this doubles as a prevention from this dropping. I would just leave these in here. You just throw them over the top. But with this here, that can't drop, because that's the only other thing that could happen. Is if this got bounced around, these could drop. But even then, they're just going to fall on top of the manure.
Sure.
When you come out to do your chores in the morning, you're like, oh, one fell over, and you just pull it out. But with the straps in place, it can't fall. The clear polycarbonate for sunlight.
Yeah, you can see right through that.
Yep. My brother called me and we were talking about chickens, and he said chickens don't like to stand on top of square things.
Yeah.
So I took my router and ran my router around them. Nice hardware cloth on the windows, and I recycled lath from Patrick's house, your brother's house.
Yep.
We were demoing his house this week. That's why I'm 2.5 weeks late on the project. He's been working on his house, but that's recycled from his house. You can't beat it. If you buy modern lath from the store, it's just flimsy and crap because it's young trees.
Yep.
This old stuff is way tougher. It's probably Doug fir. Everything was built with Doug fir back in the day.
Okay.
So there we have it. Getting out. This is lockable. If your kids are trying to run away from their siblings, they can lock the door.
Okay.
Screen door. I basically built a screen door for they get in and out.
Yeah, that'll real.
I like your egg box a lot. We have room if you want to expand the amount of chickens you have in here. We have easily enough room to put another roost box in. Right up top here.
Okay.
And we probably put a bar here, from here to there, so they could go from here under the bar into the egg box.
Yep.
So I think this is big enough for 100 chickens or so, especially with, like you were saying, like there's extra roosting space.
Right.
I think you pretty easily put about 100 chickens in here. So if you have, this is only rated from hen gear. It's only rated for 50. You said, right?
Yeah, it's like 48, 50. Yeah.
So if you put a second box in, you could put 100 chickens in this coop.
Yep.
I figure you're gonna come out here to do your chores. You're just gonna peek in, see if there's any dead chickens or anything, or check on the chickens. And then most of the time you're not actually gonna go in very often. You won't need to, except for you might step in to grab feed.
Sure.
But you're gonna go in about 2 feet and stop most days.
Right.
You're not gonna.
There's
no reason. You get your eggs at the other end, and your water in the summertime is gonna come out of this barrel, and it's gonna be fed just in a piece of PVC.
Yeah.
It's too cold to run an automatic watering system here in northern Iowa. So we'll.
Yeah, with -20 for like 2 weeks straight this last winter.
Yeah, you're not doing an automatic. You're bringing out buckets of hot water, and you can put nipples on them and hang them. You could probably even hang them inside.
Right.
Got a lot of confidence while I was sitting in town. People were wanting to know what it was about. One lady stopped and she said, "It's nicer than some of the houses on Tiny House Nation."
Yeah. So when the chickens lay, they're gonna roll right out here.
And then if there's any, if you check if there's more eggs or not, you can push it forward. That kicks all the chickens out, and then you scoot the eggs back or grab them. Presently, this is your predator problem until we get that covering.
Sure. Yep. With the electric fence around it, they'll be fine.
It's a nice gear. I like the Westendorf gears. They're nice. I tried to get the same steel as that. It's called the Century Rib.
Oh, okay.
They still have it on display at the local lumber yard.
I was gonna say, like, looking at it here and there, like, this is a little duller, but it's older.
But it's the right color.
I was thinking I was gonna have to hook this up to the tractor, or even, God forbid, take the truck out the pasture. And no, that Kubota
pull it on no problem.
Pulls it around no problem, even uphill.
Yeah.
And,
they're not heavy, and there's no weight on the actual pulling vehicle.
Yep.
It's all borne by that, and so it lifts it pulls along no problem.